Shalom, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to From Pain to Passion, Purpose and Power with yours truly, your hostess, Dee Dee Cooper. It is such an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to be with you on today. I hope and pray that your week is off to a tremendous start and that you are looking forward to some great and wonderful things this week. I pray that all goes well and that you receive in abundance everything that you have set your faith out to receive. Before we get started, I also want to take this opportunity to invite you to subscribe to the channel, to hit that notifications bell so that each time new content is posted, you'll be alerted. I also want you to give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, like the videos. That raises us in the algorithm. Comment on the videos. I read every comment and I do respond. I'm so blessed by your comments. And then also share the videos with those that you know will be blessed by the content on this platform. Again, it is a pleasure to be with you on today as we embark upon this journey called life, rising up from every painful situation, finding out and developing that passion for the Most High, moving forward to our purpose and to accomplish it with power. Now, today, we are going to talk about taking ownership. So the topic for today is take ownership. So the first thing that I want to do is to look at the root word of ownership, which is own. Own. What does it mean when you own something? Well, when you own something, that means that you have taken possession of a thing. You've taken possession of it. It's yours. It belongs to you. It means to have or to hold. And those of us that are married, part of the old traditional wedding vows, that phrase in there that says, do you take this person to be your lawfully wedded wife or your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold? And then it goes through all of these different scenarios in life. And it asks you the question that, do you commit to this person in sickness and health, richer, poorer, better, worse, all of these life circumstances? Do you take ownership of this marriage? Do you take responsibility for this marriage and for this person, your husband and your wife? And do you commit to stay with this person no matter what life may bring, whether it's sickness? Are you going to be with that person if they are incapacitated and if they're not able to take care of themselves? Do you commit yourself to that person even when things are going well? Do you promise that you're going to stay committed to that person? When you have a lot of money in the bank, are you going to stay with that person? When times are lean, are you going to stay with that person and honor your commitment to that person? So to own, it means to have. It means to hold on to. It means to be committed to. It means that it belongs to you. So when you take ownership of something, it literally belongs to you. Wrote down a quote and it says, when you own something, it belongs to you. And then another quote says, taking ownership. Now, this is in respect to business. So taking ownership in leadership or in business, it means that when you take ownership, that you are taking the initiative. You are taking responsibility for your growth, your company's growth, your team's growth, your business growth. You're taking responsibility for the growth of your vision. You are taking responsibility for the growth of your destiny. It means to take responsibility for the growth, and you're taking responsibility for the success of it. That's what it means when you're taking ownership. You own it. It's your baby, and you're responsible from the inception of it all the way to the fruition of it. And then once it becomes into fruition and that dream, that goal, that vision, that marriage, whatever it is, has manifested, you then become responsible for maintaining and growing it. My apostle talks about maintaining your blessing. Once you receive the manifestation of it, then it's your responsibility to maintain it. It becomes your responsibility to grow it. Once you become husband and wife, you don't just, well, I got you now, and you just sit down on the marriage. No, you have to take the initiatives and the steps that are necessary for that relationship to grow and to be maintained. Well, it's the same thing in life with your vision, with the purpose, with the plans, with your business, whatever it is that the Most High has placed in your hand. I'm reminded of my apostle when she talks about how the Most High gave her the vision for the ministry. And it was a huge baby that the Father dropped in her lap. That was her baby. He gave it to her. Now, he didn't give it to her and say, now I'm going to give it to you. Now I'm going to do all of the work. No, that's her baby. And she took the initiative and is yet taking the initiative and the responsibility for the growth and the success of it. Now, as you move along and fulfilling those plans, purpose, dreams, vision, the Father then, as he see you moving, you're taking those steps of faith, he will bring those alongside you to help bring that vision into fruition, into the manifestation. He will bring those to your side and to your aid to help grow it. But the responsibility is on you. God is not going to do it for you. You have to do it. 2 Peter 1:3, it talks about how God has given us all things that pertain to life and godliness. All of the tools that you need to succeed, the Most High has already given them to you. When he gives you that baby, he gives you the resources, the tools that are in you to help bring that vision to pass. Now it is up to you to nurture it, to water it in prayer, water it by the word, water it by studying, researching it, doing the work. You have to do the work. He's not going to give you that baby and just have you sit on it and do nothing with it. In the natural, ladies, when we have children, if you're a good parent, you're going to help cultivate those children. You're going to identify those talents, those gifts, those abilities that the Father has given those children. You're going to help nurture those and help bring them to fruition. I think about my mom. You'll hear me mention her a lot because she is an example. She's my example. She's my mom and my apostle. So I'm doubly blessed. But growing up, she was able, by the wisdom of God and by being an intuitive mother, to hone in and to identify the different gifts, the abilities, the talents that we had. I've been blessed with the gift of song and to write and to be able to speak and to do all of these things. So what did my mom do? She had me in vocal lessons and she cultivated the gifts. And to this day, those gifts and the abilities that the Most High has given me, I'm able to use those to bring him glory in ministry and otherwise. My brothers, I have two brothers. I have a brother that's keen in business. He's a very shrewd businessman. He's skilled in that area. He has very strong management skills. He is very articulate. And to this day, he has aligned his life and is walking out his purpose and fulfilling his purpose because those gifts were cultivated in him. My other brother, he's astute in math. He's very good in math and he's very astute in architecture and things of that nature. And my mom honed in on those gifts and talents. And she was able to help cultivate those gifts and those abilities so that we are now able to walk them out. And that's what you're to do with the vision, the plan, the purpose, the goal, your destiny that the Father has given you. Yeah, Habakkuk 2 tells us to write the vision and to make it plain. But once you write the vision, that is for the vision to stay before you, not for you to just sit down and say, well, I have it on paper and do nothing about it. No, you have to bring that vision to pass. You have to own it. That's your baby. You're responsible for it. And the Father is looking for those that are willing to get up, to take the gifts, the abilities that He has given you, to bring those to fruition so that He can be glorified. Deuteronomy 8:18 talks about how it is the Lord, it is God that gives us the ability to get wealth. It is His ability that He has given you. Now you have to go out and get it. You have to work it. You have to walk it out. You have to put your hands to the task. You have to water it with faith. You are responsible for the success and the growth of that vision. And as you walk it out, then the Father will send those to your side to help and to aid and to assist you in bringing that vision to pass. But it's not going to happen, beloved, until you yourself take ownership, possess it, work it out, walk it out, put your hands to the task, and don't look back. Take ownership. It's yours. It's your baby. Now, stop singing Rockabye Baby and get up and bring that baby forth so that others can be blessed by the gifts, the abilities, the talent that the Father has placed within you. So now go on out there, make it happen. Thank you for joining us on today. I hope that you were blessed by the teaching and by those words of encouragement on today. Again, like, comment, share, and by all means, subscribe to the channel. I read the comments. I love you. May you have a great, victorious, blessed rest of the week. Shalom, shalom.